Hello there!
General Kenobi!
Hello everybody, it is I, Republic Studs here. And today I want to be talking about a very sad thing. And this is why I think LEGO will never ever ever make our favorite clone commanders. Captain Rex, who LEGO hasn't made for at least 6 years, excluding the old version, and has had more screen time than probably Han Solo himself, has not been made. To Commander Cody got a buildable figure, but no actual minifigure. Echo and Fives are the most beloved clones ever. Everyone loves them, and we have not even gotten a reference to them in any LEGO medium. So many others, like Kix, Jesse, and Vaughn, who just appeared in Season 7, Ibakara and Appo, who were in Episode 3, and clones like Fox, Wolf, and 99, who, while they're not huge characters, literally everyone wants them because they are cool looking. Now, I understand why characters like Boyle, Waxer, the 501st Squad from Umbara have not been made. That makes a lot of sense to me. I get that. But the fact that big characters, like such as Phase 2 Commander Cody, such as Commander Bly, that have not been made yet is, quite frankly, absurd to me. And this obviously doesn't count Rebels clones, the Rebel clones from Star Wars Rebels, but in the last 6 years, we have gotten a grand total of 1 Clone Trooper Commander. Now, I am going to be going through the reasons why I think we're never going to be getting Commander Clone Troopers, aside from LEGO being dumb. But yeah, let's get into that right now. Starting off with the most obvious is beginning of this year, Clone Wars was being released, let me check, in February. And you know, like for the movies, they release the sets like 3 months in advance, 4 months in advance sometimes. Like such as like with Episode 9, they released them like in September, October-ish, and then the movie comes out in, December. The Clone Wars was coming out in February last I checked, and they did not make a singular Clone Wars set for the entire wave of the beginning of this year. In fact, we only got one prequel set, which was in the form of Anakin versus Obi-Wan on Mustafar. Right off the bat, LEGO screwed up. Like, I thought this year was going to be the year. This year was going to be the end of the year. Everyone was hyped for clones. Clone Wars was amazing. Everyone loved it. It was the, I believe, #1 streamed show in the world. I believe it still is, even beating up The Mandalorian, Stranger Things, and a bunch of other records. Moves us to our thing that people are calling a summer wave, but it's actually a fall wave. So we had to wait. I know virus and all of that boring stuff happened, but we launched it since from the time Clone Wars started in February to the release of the only 2 sets in September. And let me just clarify real quick. I did not mean like it was LEGO's fault for the virus. Obviously, it got delayed for a reason and it was all messy. But we only got a grand total of 2 Clone Wars sets for the entire summer wave. While the 2 sets were great, I love the AAT. I love the 501st Battle Pack. They're right behind me. We got 2 prequel sets, so if you want to count those, fine. But it was 4. It wasn't like we even got like half of a wave dedicated to it, which I get. I liked this wave a lot. I really enjoyed this wave, the one we just got. But still, considering this was the possibly biggest like season finale ever and is probably the most watched. I have watched this more than I have probably watched any other Star Wars medium, the season finale, the Clone Wars. We got a total of 3 sets with 3 different types of clone troopers. Now, with the 501st Legion clone trooper set, which everyone loves, obviously, I love it. I have like 2 billion of them. We got a great looking 501st trooper. That's fine. But then, obviously, with the 332nd trooper, there's not much to improve upon, so they didn't have to put much work into it. So you just got a new helmet, which, what else are they supposed to do? But then, with the Airborne Trooper from General Grievous' Starfighter, they used the same old helmet from the 2014 Utapau Trooper set and did not modify it without to even get rid of like the battle scars off of it or like the little wear and tear. I also get that it was also based off Revenge of the Sith, so they have that, but they didn't even modify it other than get a new print for the torso, and it got like a little belt piece, which again is nice. I get it. Also happens that this season happens to, have 2 main characters, that being Ahsoka Tano, and Captain Rex. The fact that we didn't get a Captain Rex in this wave is quite frankly absurd. I have no other words for it. They could have literally shoved him in any set, any of these sets, and it would have probably been fine. I mean, everyone would have complained, obviously, but literally, everyone wants a Captain Rex, and the fact that we did not get a Captain Rex is absurd. I cannot say this enough, and I'm losing breath. And on top of that, with the General Grievous as Starfighter, it feels like LEGO is purposely trying to annoy us. And, you can see behind me, we got a grand total of how many Commander Codys in that? None. It was, like, the perfect set to put a Commander Cody in. There is no better set. I could not think of a better set unless they did a Battle of Utapau Master Builder Series set. Literally, that was our chance. And we got a Airborne Trooper with a reused helmet. Oh my god. Sorry if I'm being a little expressive. It's just fun to be excited. On top of that, when I was saying all the 501st Troopers, and they all kind of were using the same helmets, all they had to do was reuse the print, they were being pretty kind of lazy with the new Clone Troopers. And I don't want to hear that LEGO can't make the molds, which I'll get to in a second. I think the really incriminating factor to why I think this, that really nails me down, and then I'll talk about why LEGO might not be doing them, but the Clone Wars is over. There is an extraordinarily strong possibility we will never see Captain Rex again. And what makes things even worse that really drew me to this conclusion is Hasbro just had their press release. They've been dropping all their new stuff. Today as of recording this, they released their brand new Echo 5s and Jessie little action figure pack. It was like $50. I missed it. But you get that they had made them, so it's not like they're keeping them out of the licensing, like they can't do that. They made a new Phase 2 Wolf action figure. They made a Camino Clone Trooper. They made a brand new Bly Black Series. I believe there's another Black Series Clone Trooper. And on top of that, I also believe that they are making a new Rex and a new Phase 1 Black Series Trooper. Obviously, the nail in the coffin was the leaks of all the new summer 2021 or the new winter 2021 sets of there being. Let me count on my hand. How many Clone Wars sets did we get on my hand? Or prequel sets? Or even sequel sets, Fallen Order sets, Squadron sets. Also to mention, they have completely abandoned the Mandalorian for, it seems, next year. It seems like we're getting one Mandalorian set, and people are like, oh, well, the X-Wing or the Shuttle or the TIE Fighter could be the Mandalorian. Well, it's been confirmed for at least the X-Wing and the Shuttle that the figures are going to be Luke Skywalker and R2-D2, at least for the X-Wing, and the TIE Fighter could be, but usually when they do those types of sets, they're going into battle against each other, so why would unless Luke Skywalker's in the Mandalorian, and which, if that happens, then I will go insane. Yeah, so with the new leaks, and the fact that Hasbro did there, so it's not like LEGO's holding out, or Disney is holding out. Now, that is because clearly they've all dropped their Clone Wars stuff. Sideshow Collectibles has dropped theirs. They're going to be dropping them January 1st. They've done all the press releases. Hasbro released theirs, and there's more coming out in December. And LEGO has not said anything. On top of there being no Clone Wars sets, I wouldn't be shocked if we never get like any of our cool specialized clone commanders again, unless we get like another Commander Gree in 4 more years. Now, why would LEGO do this? Why would LEGO actually like burn money? Like, they are burning money by putting out these garbage sets, and then they can literally get so much money if they put Captain Rex in like a Resistance junior set, 4+ junior set, and they charge $200. I guarantee you everyone would still buy it, even if it was like a sequel set and they just put a Phase 2 Captain Rex in for no reason, and it would sell out. I promise you that. Released the Bark Speeder back in I believe 2014-ish. That set sold out instantly, and it would sell out, and everyone pretty much had a Captain Rex because it sold so well because it had Captain Rex in it. I have some theories to why LEGO may not be doing any sets. Now, first is the people in charge may not know any of these clone troopers are. No, nothing about them. They might look at it how I looked at it when I was like 9 looking into the Star Wars fandom, I always saw I knew of Captain Rex. Like, I knew Captain Rex, I obviously knew Commander Cody, the ones from I knew Commander Gree, but then I always saw these people making all these weird custom clone troopers before I was into it, and I was like, what's that? They're just a bunch of clones with special markings. I don't think, they don't have character arcs or names or anything. Well, obviously, I was wrong, and I'm sure many people also have that impression. I'm sure if you even ask your parents, they might, the ones who somewhat follow what you're doing, they probably don't know who these characters are. I mean, I doubt the designers don't know who it is. They should, especially because that's their job to design characters. My sponsor, Jonak Toys, is able to get these things out. Like, he designs decals. You could check him out. He literally has made these perfect looking ones. They look exactly if Lego were to make them. He's designed Jesse, Kix. He's literally made a 1-for-1 Fire First Trooper that you could do using decals. They're $1. And he has made them, and he makes them in like a day, like maybe even like an hour, like a few hours. Like, he tests them like it probably takes him about a day to design what Lego seemed to take forever. And that, I think, really disappoints me when you see stuff like with the new sets where Anakin and Obi-Wan stole their Mustafar markings. Yeah, use code RStuds on a site. Shameless plug. But yeah, so designing them clearly isn't the problem, because if he could do it, I'm sure Lego could do it. Now, this is my B point. The parts that they're using aren't compatible with, like, the helmets, or they don't have them developed, and I call it BS. I think, like, I was, like, fine, like, with the assumption, and I'll give Lego the benefit of the doubt. They just couldn't figure out, for any reason at all, how to make these special visors or capes or whatever, and it's honestly so dumb. I look at it now, and I see, like, how easy it is. And on top of that, you will see, like, Lego back in, I believe, 2012, whenever they were doing Chima, you will see the immaculate, insane molds. I just got my first Chima figure in this, like, Facebook Marketplace haul. I didn't realize how detailed and insane those Chima things look, which, again, speaks to Lego's laziness when it comes to Star Wars and aliens. They did the new Cantina set. I think with the aliens, they did kind of meh. They used all the same molds, other than, like, 2 for Ponda Baba and the Bat Dude. That's more subjective. That's not really an objective thing. And then the final thing that a lot of people have been saying is that Disney isn't letting them, which I call BS, because, obviously, based on what I was telling you about how Hasbro has released theirs, and also Disney loves money. And if Lego says, this will make a lot of money, Disney's like, okay, seems pretty good. I heard some rumors, like, people were saying, oh, there's going to be Clone Wars sets. There was, like, a rumors going around. I don't know the credibility of it, but they're saying it's Clone Wars sets. I tend to think that it's the Bad Batch, because that comes out in next year. And, yeah, that's kind of where I am with that. And there is a small possibility for that. Obviously, there's also the high probability that we will be getting a gunship next year. So if we get a Clone Commander in that would be great. I don't expect it. Really hope to be wrong, because this is really disappointing, and I'm sure everyone's feeling it. And people are always asking, I guess, like, oh, do you think Lego will ever make this character? Or when do you think they'll make Commander Fox, or Jesse, or Fives, or any of these people? And I don't think they ever will, because of this. And, like, people are saying, like, in a CMF series they do it, but knowing Lego, they wouldn't. They're not like that. I mean, come on, giving the fans what they want? Have you ever heard of a thing? Oh, wait. I mean, we could start a campaign to get a Captain Rex. We really could. Or Phase 2 Commander Cody. But I honestly... But if that happened, I'd be all for it. I just want Captain Rex and Cody. Like, is that too much to ask? Maybe Lego's just pranking us, and then they're gonna go ahead and, like, do, like, a CMF series of Lego clone named characters. I don't know. But at this point, Lego... I can't believe I'm saying this again, but what are you doing? This is free money. I will literally, like, people are paying $100 for a Captain Rex on the secondhand market. It's going up to, like, $120 now. Like, Jonak Toys makes his decal ones for, like, $1. Again, use code RStuds. Yeah, let's hope that we get some cool sets. I really do. But with that said, please remember to subscribe, hit that bell, do all the other buttons. If you want to see more videos like this where I'll give you disappointing news on why I think LEGO won't make something, I'm happy to be the one to do it. So, with that said, please remember to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, do all the other things, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, and stay awesome.